Twitch stuff. By the way, if you guys need
has no problem.
It's not
wonderful.
Twitch. It's my connection for some reason today because it's never.
If you guys need a perspective, if you need me to put into perspective the size of a gnome, my character, I can do that for you. All right. This is a gnome dagger in my hand. Okay. This is what it looks like in Geppetto's hand.
Okay. I see that. Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Alright, so yeah, it's back. You want me to do? Yeah, it's back. So, oh my god.
I have actually got a dagger I need Geppetto to hold for a selfie.
Cool, so... Alright, so you see this huge white manor, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, like, there's full pathways coming out of it, kind of like the whole, you know, I've drawn. There's, you know, like, guards separated on each side. They have, like, spears with a little flag. That's not what I want to do. Right. Every 100 meters or so, there's a guard just standing. And you guys are walking through. No issues. You know, there's, like, the guards don't even, like, acknowledge you. You know how they nod typically. These guys just stand still. They're kind of like the British.
They're like British. Yeah, I was about to.
What do you call them?
British guard.
The Black Watch.
Do they also have the really weird hats?
They have really weird hats. No fedoras, unfortunately.
Oh.
With no large feathers.
Hey guys, can I hype for a second? Sorry.
Go ahead.
50 followers.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you all for following JoeBot.
I did it. I followed him.
Nice.
I did the thing.
You guys need to send me your Twitter handles in the Skype chat so I can be able to announce you when I do my announcements and stuff, all right?
You got mine, but
Not like
sure
request, it's a demand.
This is the only Twitter handle I have. That's sort of weird.
That's good. I mean, it's only 2015. It's confusing. Why would I search with Bing, Skype? That's not nice. Alright, so... can I go? Or no?
Just Bing it.
Scott?
Yeah?
Alright, I got you. I'll follow you.
Let me just tilt my head so I can see it properly.
Yeah, nice picture, man. I like it, actually.
Yeah.
You look good.
You're
a good-looking gentleman.
That's actually my my American public policy teacher.
Oh,
and, it's just his. Yeah, he's looking crazy.
Alright, so yeah, these are like those. I don't even know what they're called in the. Okay, what are they called?
Oh, this is you, the picture of the big nose. That's your real picture.
Anyway, so
I really think I want to get a nose job, man. I like looking at my face. Oh,
full bulb.
all right, so yeah, so at the front, the captain walks up. There's like 3 steps that go up, and he knocks on the door. 1, 2, 3. This was the same knock you heard. It's not a secret knock. It's his knock. 1, 2, 3. He takes a step back. After a few moments, the door opens. You can smell. Is it rosemary? No, incense. Incense. That's what it is. You smell like incense all over the place. It's strong, but it's not overwhelming strong. Like like the It's like, oh, that's quite nice, and it's flowing from the door that's now open, and you see a man dressed sort of as a butler, right? I don't know. Yeah, and he has like this. He's very old looking. Like he looks maybe I don't know. You would say in his
careful
70s, quite old. Yeah,
70s.
Yeah, as a human, 70s. He's sort of clean
70s.
shaven.
That's an English word. It's kind of hard now.
He has his hair slicked back. He says,
"Hey,
oh,
you saying I look like I'm 70?"
No, his hair is way whiter than yours, dude. It's like completely white, like.
Mine's getting there.
So imagine Caius older, with no mustache or beard. No mustache.
Oh.
It comes up.
Your nose.
And he says, "Ah, Master Jonathan, it's good to see you." And Jonathan's like, "Alfred," and he, like takes a step back and puts his hands out and reveals you guys. Quote unquote. Says, "Lord Vonheim would like to see these travelers."
I tip my fedora at him upon entry.
The mansion explodes. You will take a bajillion damage. I mean, Jolie takes half his.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
He's
only
the only one that's alive.
that actually leaves me with 3 hit points, so I'm good.
A bajillion?
Yeah, after you do all the
Yeah.
math, 1 bajillion
Alright.
actually only nets out to 78 points of damage for me.
Fantastic.
After you cut it in half enough times.
Don't you
Yeah,
have
I
91?
uncanny dodge and take half of that.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm
Yeah,
alive.
I got
91 HP though?
I got 91 HP.
I just wasn't in there.
All right, and yeah, he sort of half bows and he lets you enter. Jonathan walks up for first. Guess you guys follow in suit. And the first thing that you kind of see is pretty much nothing. It's like this is a pretty empty room considering how big it is. This room, like, you could probably take like 50 seconds to walk from one side to the other side at like a pretty fast pace. For the smaller ones, it probably take a bit longer, but it's pretty huge. There's like a staircase that goes up and to the side, kind of in like American movies kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it has kind of like two not dresses, but two whatever to the sides, and then it kind of opens up from the sides as well into like different rooms, like a hallway into other rooms. And you see that there's a couple of people sort of going about doing their business. Jonathan, he turns to you and he says, "Follow me." He starts walking, and you notice there's like nobody going upstairs or downstairs, and you don't see anyone or hear anyone upstairs, kind of thing. It's just everyone's on the bottom floor. You hear a lot of footsteps, sort of to your right and to your left, as the hallway opens up on both sides, and Jonathan starts walking up. You can hear his armor sort of clang, and then everybody else's armor who's wearing chainmail start clanging, which I guess is only bio.
I suppose I'm pretty silent walking up them stairs.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
21 passive.
Yeah, this taller than average halfling is really quiet, considering his size. Scott, also, you could have bought studded leather if you so wished.
Oh yeah, I picked that up.
All right, cool. So just drop the 12 gold or whatever it is. I don't remember.
Where did we get the gold?
Everyone started with 100 gold. Remember?
Yeah.
Like last week, you guys started with 100.
Yeah, mine doesn't reflect that. I
Sorry,
wonder
Because
what
you spent it on healing potions.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's right.
Remember after the first encounter
After our
with the dragon?
horrible fight with the
Raccoon?
dragon.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My tablet works inside Roll20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I didn't my drawing tablet.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
what I.
That's
That's
awesome.
what I use. That's what I like. My Jobot stuff. It's
That-
just
that
hard
is,
because my settings are that if I have it tapped for more than a second, it will actually do like a little. It will draw a little circle and like act like I'm click holding.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
This.
decided to turn
I
that
didn't
off if I
want
wanna.
to do that.
What tablet do you
Sorry,
have,
Rob.
Caius?
It's a
Trust.
Adesso.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
ooh, could you link me the
Oh,
model
nice.
after?
Oh, it's a few years old.
Yeah.
Is this
All
guy?
right. So you guys are going up. Armor's clanking. As you kind of get up, you see that the copper's all sort of deep blue, not like red as you normally would see. It's deep blue, and everything's kind of white and blue. That's pretty much it. It's pretty bare. It's pretty minimalistic. There's not much inside, and then he kind of walks to the right. To the right. He starts walking down, and everything kind of goes quiet other than your armor jingling, jangling. You see a bunch of rooms to the sides of you as you're walking by. They're all closed. You have no idea what's in them. At the end of this really, really just long...
One second.
Go ahead.
Can't I just open them up and look?
You could open them up and look.
Yeah, I want to look in every door.
So yeah, you start like trying to open it, and it's just like, and it's like, oh, they're locked. Okay.
Beto, do you want me to unlock it for you?
Yeah,
Jonathan
that's-
turns.
Is Jonathan like, yeah?
Yeah, he turns. He's hearing like the jingling jangling, and he says, "If you would keep following me, please."
Okay. I just
Beto,
was
do you
trying
want me? Do you want me to sneak and try to open it? No, I'm joking.
We'll do it
I don't want to
later.
fight.
Says,
I kind of
Says
putting
these
you
are
guys
the-
anywhere, can I?
he says, "These are the what the hell, servants' quarters."
How about you save your investigation checks for the dungeons?
Yeah, you guys start walking in. There's like at least 30 rooms that you guys walk by on one side, and then there's like 30
I
rooms
was
on the
just
other
seeing
side.
if you had a description for all of them.
No, it's the same goddamn room. But you don't know actually. So yeah, and at the end of the hallway is this door. And Jonathan does the same thing. He knocks 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. And you hear sort of very light footsteps sort of run over. Maybe perhaps a small child or a halfling. You find out in like 3 seconds when they open the door that it is a small child. And you see this.
Oh, I'll give her a silver piece.
She kind of look. Jonathan's like, alright, Jonathan says,
And I get her
"Milady."
nose. She knows.
She kind of looks
Keeping
up
in
at
mind,
you.
of course, that
Lady.
Gebetto is like looking up to her,
Did
like
someone
getting
say
this, like, oh, aren't
someone
you
say milady?
adorable? And she's like towering over him by a foot.
So, Bio says "milady," and then you hear like a very loud sigh coming from everyone.
Ladies.
And then you guys all walk into the room, and there's so the room there's a chandelier at the top in the middle. It's pretty large. It's a circular room, which is interesting because it looked like a square room from the outside. There is a desk sort of in the middle, or to the back middle. There's a large window at the back with light beaming in. You see a man who, stood up as you guys walked in. He's dressed very finely in, interestingly enough, purple robes.
I like purple.
Yeah.
Can I actually comment on that? Like, I like your purple robes.
And then you hear like the sigh from the same milady phrase. Just like,
No, kind of
"You
like
need that."
nudge him, like to shut him up.
Yeah, you can. You just nudge him and he's like, "Shut up." You see this man. You see a couple of children around. You see the
Ooh.
little girl who seems to be about maybe 8. You
She's
would
taller
guess.
than me.
I wonder if your pipe
She's
will have any
tall.
effect on them.
Oh my god! Please no. Please
It's a
no.
flute. It's a flute, and
Start
actually, it
polishing
has a
it.
magical spell, and I'll probably kill her.
Yeah, you would probably kill her. Yeah, and then you would die because
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like,
Oh my god. So, yeah, there's a girl,
You
and then what seems to be
If you were to
2
look
little
at me
boys.
right now, you would notice that I have my normal kind of eyes darting around where I'm trying to sense danger around me has for some reason shifted to my own party members. Because
Is it because of my fedora?
Here we are in like the most royal home trying to get this awesome job, and these guys are gonna blow it for like 2 silver pieces in a box in the corner of a room somewhere.
so yeah, basically me and the dwarf with the dragons are just sort of chilling behind Beefcake while everybody's like, how can we run this place over?
Oh my god. So yeah, this room is very bare considering there's like bookcases to each side. So one to the right, one to the left. There's like window. There's a huge window in front of you, and then sort of like a couple more very large but not as wide at the sides. There's a large round rug that is also like a very deep blue. The desk is actually sort of a dark gray, almost black, but you can sort of notice it's not black. There seems to be 2 twin boys, sort of reading at one to your right, and then the girl is just kind of looking up at you, also holding a book, just kind of staring at like the dwarf, and then the dwarf with the giant feathered fedora, and another
And a gnome on top of his shoulders.
you guys are all like weaponed as well, right?
Yeah, no.
Like,
I'm still
no.
carrying him, by the way. I've been carrying him for over like an hour now, so like.
yeah,
My crossbows are sheathed.
yeah. And you know, like they sort of, she kind of like steps back and then just like scuttles away because she's like semi-terrified of these 6'5" guys who are armored. And then, like you see Joe Bus like cloaks are bulging and moving a little bit, which is a bit weird. So you know, it's like what?
And
the
I don't
hell?
have like a sheath. I can't even really sheath like my axes. I just am always carrying
You
them.
hold them. Yeah.
What
I
they-
can't
the
sheath a
only-
hammer.
The only option I really have with the 2 axes is that they do have wrist straps, leather wrist straps.
Yeah.
So like if I want to fiddle with something, they can kind of drop and hang, but there's still these like heavy giant axes
Yeah.
then hanging from my wrist. So,
So-
like
Kind of
anything
like a
I
little
do,
kid in the winter.
So you're like Kratos. You have like chains around your wrist, and you're like
Kinda,
dragging them
yeah.
around.
right.
Yeah. So sorry, Cass. What did you say? You
I
wanna-
said they're kind of like a little kid in winter with his mittens hanging off his
Right.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Only I'm
Yeah.
always kind of like I've got kind of a posture, like right. I'm
Yeah.
always kind of holding them up a little bit, but low, and trying not to be menacing with them, even though that's nearly impossible. But like kind of the way somebody who's really good with a rifle carries it when they're not gonna shoot anybody, and it looks very safe when you watch them, and you feel like okay, that's how they carry it on purpose to not hurt anybody. That's how I would look with my 2 axes.
Yeah, because
Yeah, just look like an idiot holding my hammer out.
So,
Like my hammer looks like I'm about to kill someone.
yeah.
Just not on purpose. Just I don't know what to do with
Like
my
if you
hammer.
accidentally
It's just a
turn-
hammer.
Joe
You
might even
accidentally
has like
turn
a
too quickly.
skeletal hammer, right?
I
Yeah.
have
That has a skeletal
my
design.
axe. That one is sheathed and is on my back. No, on my side. Sorry, at my hip. On my back is my full battle axe. No magic, whatever. It's a big ass battle axe
And-
on my back, and it's actually hidden by my cloak now. But probably you could
Yeah.
tell. And then
Yeah,
on
the
my
leaf
side.
katana. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, on my side is sheathed the skeletal one, and so that I can see it glow if I need to.
And then
the whole party
Lee's
can.
like katana is just like this actual like shadows emanating from it. So yeah, this is like weird.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
kind of like what the hell? You guys draw a lot of attention. And then like in this room, as you guys kind of step in, the same smell of incense, maybe like a bit nicer. But you're all about the incense. You know what I'm saying? Wind sense, as you would call it, I guess, in Overland. You guys step in and you see these 2 gods sort of flanking the door. Very large door. It's a double door.
I just,
Flanked-
um,
Move aside, let us in. We're in a
no,
hurry.
they're on the. So the door opens up back towards you as you would walk in. So you've opened
Where's
it, and then
Frank?
to the side, you see a giant bear. No, I'm just kidding. You see these 2 gods
No smoking, please.
dressed in full plate mail,
Ooh.
and they have like these large spears. Actually, they have a what's it called? A halberd? A halberd.
Yeah,
Like, each of
halberd.
them have halberds
Albert Pike.
at their sides.
While we're like walking and everything, I've got obviously my 2 swords sheathed, but
Yeah.
one of them, if I make contact with any of it, talks like
Yeah.
and is obviously quite intelligent because it knows. Well, not that intelligent, but so every now and again I'll kind of touch it just to see if it wants to say anything about the people.
Okay. So you
So
want to touch
right now as we walk in, I'll touch it, see if there's anything.
He says that beefcake has a glorious beard.
Oh,
Because
brilliant!
of my
So-
beard.
God, the sword.
How did I know? How did I know that guy would
Beard.
appreciate a beard?
So yeah, you kind of touch it, and you kind of hear like jingling, as like these halberds kind of almost come crashing down, but they sort of make that X mark